name is Garvin Devati. I'm majoring in chemical engineering. I came to USF to build my strengths and develop, gain independence.
Hi, my name is Federico De Paoli, and I'm a mechanical engineer student, and I'm here in the USA to get an international experience.
My name is Noor Artin. I'm an exchange student from England, and the reason I'm here is USF is one of my department universities with my university in England.
Hi everyone, my name is Shirley Sig. Majoring in psychology and technical writing, and I came to USF because I fell in love with the campus.
Hello, my name is Chloe Hospital. I'm majoring in environmental sciences and minoring in entrepreneurship. I came to USF to broaden my horizons, to get to know other cultures and other experiences.
Hi, my name is Alifia Bakari. I'm majoring in public health, and I came to USF because campus home.
Hi everyone, my name is Herla Dorville. My major is public health. I came to USF because I live in Tampa. I work next door at Florida Hospital, so when I come to USF, it's easy access to work.
Oh, hi everyone. I am Anh. My major in finance. I came to US to excel my ability, get around, see a lot of people, exchange cultural diversify.
Hello everyone, my name is Lee, and my major is finance. I'm a graduate student, and I came here because I just want to study here.
My name is Anthony Holloman. I'm a biology major, and I don't know what I'm doing yet.
My name's Carl Rothby. My major is electrical engineering, and I came here to learn.
My name is Tori Green, and I'm an American Sign Language Interpreting major, and I came here because this was the best school for what I wanted to study.
I'm Ryan. I'm a business management major. I came here just because I love the city of Tampa. I toured it, and it seemed like a great school.
Hi, my name is Ushang Desai. I came here because USF is going to pay for my tuitions.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sadia Jani. My major is chemical engineering. I came to USF to get an international degree at Hayes, Florida. Why would you be? I love the weather.
My name is Anthony Jimenez. I'm a biomedical science and sociology major. And I came for two reasons. One is close by, and also because it's a very veteran-friendly school, which I appreciate.
Hi, my name is Hal, and my major is biomedical science. I come here because USF has a good health program and offer me a lot of scholarship and also close to homes.
Hi, my name is Arun. I'm majoring in MIS, and I came here as I was funded and to have fun.
Alright, my name is Teresa Barkasi, and I'm a religious studies major here at USF, and I came here for grad school.
My name is Zach, and I'm an architecture major, and my purpose is to create positive change through design.
My name is Sabrina, and my major is health sciences with a concentration in health management. And I chose USF because I liked all the different programs that it offers.
Hi, my name is Barbara Sanchez. I'm an exercise science major, and I chose to come to USF because it provided me a great experience to broaden my career goals, and the city of Tampa is something I fall in love with every day.
My name is Elizabeth Harris. I'm an English major, linguistics minor. I chose to come to this campus because, one, it's beautiful. I came here, it was beautiful. Tampa's a really cool city, but also because there's a library and information sciences master's program that there's only in the city.
Is that everyone? Good. As you can see, we all have a different purpose for coming to USF. Some are still trying to figure it out. Again, it took me 8 years to figure out what I was doing. So you have time, And so let's talk about a brand. What is your idea? And when you raise your hand and respond, just respond, my name is Mike, or my name is Ashley, and it's in response. So what do you think is a brand? Give me some ideas.
My name is Noor. A brand is what defines yourself, or like even for a product is what defines the product. What's unique about it? So let's say for Coke, we know that it's not just the drink itself; it's the marketing campaign that builds up the brand and then how people associate with it. And that goes with the person as well. Like your behavior, what do, defines what person you are.
Well, that was an awesome answer. That was really on point. Was anyone have anything other than that, which was awesome?
My name is Garden, and a brand is what separates you from others and makes you unique.
So it's very unique. What separates you from others, and how you would market yourself to someone else. Anyone have anything other than that?
My name is Anthony. I also thought of a brand as like, like when you see the McDonald's symbol, doesn't matter what country you're from, what language, when you see it, you know what it is. Like, like how it gets branded.
Yes.
So I just thought of it the same way.
I was about to say exactly what he was about to say.
If you don't have this, pass it around and those will have it, please. Also very good. A brand is physical sometimes. It's what you see. So if you come into a room, if you come into a room and you're like, you've already set your brand as you're tired, you don't want to be here. That's what you set without saying any words. So a brand is very physical and what you see in front of your eyes.
Hi, my name is Natalie. Mr. Tyan Anthony said, when he gave his description, the first thing that came to my mind was you can think of a brand as a universal symbol. Wherever you are, you recognize it. It's like a universal symbol that sets something apart from everything.
Okay. So, question. If I gave you this pen and I said to you, this pen, it writes. You can also use it as a stylus for your, iPad, your iPhone, any of your tablets, and it plays music. And I said, here, this is $250. Would you purchase that pen? Would anyone purchase that pen for $250?
No.
Plays music. You know, pen that plays music, no? No. Okay. So if I put this symbol on there, and I said to you, this iPhone and this next to iTunes, I would buy this for $250. Would you buy? More people in here would buy this for $250 once I put the symbol. And that's the power of a brand. Okay? They can release crap, and people would stand hours in line to get the product. Okay? Does anybody have any other examples of a powerful brand such as Apple? You see other than McDonald's. McDonald's is awesome. But any other powerful brands?
TV franchise Marvel.
Yes.
It's a TV, yeah.
So Marvel is in the comics, is that what you said?
Well, Marvel in the comics and in the TV franchise, or the series, if you just put it by Marvel, and people will watch it.
Okay.
Johnson & Johnson, big ones.
Yes.
So many products, everyday life.
Ralph Lauren Polo.
Yes. Also another example of something that put on there, $400 for a polo.
Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola, yes. Yep.
This one's a little bit more obscure, and I can't think of the artist, but there's an artist who he focused on Dadaism, which is kind of like making regular everyday items art, and his artwork is the fountain, which is a toilet, and so he wanted to prove that like because it was his art, he could sell it, but nobody else could sell a toilet. So like his name was associated with it, which then made people buy something that was plain and ordinary and worth a lot of money.
Anyone else?
Nike. Nike, like Nike.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, they sell their shoes and they get them made in some third world country. The working conditions are questionable, but still it's a brand, so people buy it. They don't care.
Alright, last two.
I mean, I was gonna say, movie actors, they have a brand, and then they use that name to open up, to sell perfume, to sell clothes, to sell different things all the time. So that's their brand.
LeBron's, yes. LeBron. Speaking of shoes, that was the next one. So, shoes. Okay, so if we have any basketball heads in here, you know what this is. These are a pair of Jordans. I have many of them. And these are a pair of basketball shoes. Does anybody know this brand?
Under Armour.
Good. So both very competitive brands. This shoe has been named the top shoe of 2014 for basketball. So out of all the polls, this shoe went out. And this shoe cost $134. Okay? This shoe has been known to tear apart after years. The sole will brown out. So you keep it in a box as a collector's item. 10 years later, that sole will be yellow. So the shoe will fall apart. It was also made in a sweatshop. Guess how much this shoe went for? Or is going for?
300.
60.
200.
$160. Anybody else?
300.
300. Anybody else?
200.
$100,000.
Oh my God.
It's a collector's item. So this shoe recently sold $100,000. Yes. It's a collector's item. So you can get a pair of Jordans if you want. And the reason why is because this man, Michael Jordan.
Oh my God.
A brand is named. So Michael Jordan can sell you anything. He can actually make a pair of shoes, release it 10 times, and each time he releases it, it becomes that more important, that more valuable. And that is the power of a brand. So I can sell you anything, I can say anything to you, and you're going to hear what I have to say because of my brand and what I position to you. Okay? Any questions so far? You stop me anytime if you have any questions. So this is my favorite definition of what a personal brand is. A brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. So let's say you walk out of here, what's your name?
Divya.
Let's say you walk out of here and we say, what do we have to say about
Divya.
Okay? What if if I don't know her and I say, what do you have to say about her? What would you say not knowing her? Just by the looks.
Girl with the glass.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
A girl with the glass.
Okay. Anybody else?
Her name. Her name is the first thing.
Yes, that's her name. So basically, when you walk in the room and you go through an interview process, or you go for a job or for college, and you come in there, you have a certain set of expectations for what they're going to give to you. You walk out that room and they're going to say, what do I know about this candidate? Okay? What has she shown me so far? What has he shown me so far? Essentially, what is their brand? And have you said enough to get them to convince you that you're different from everybody else that came in the room? Or essentially, are you different from anybody else that came in the room? So today we're going to talk about your personal brand statement, what you can say, the words that you can say to anyone, to whether it's recruiters or job recruiters, that makes you different from everyone else. Okay? So essentially, your brand is your value, it's your reputation. So if you say anything, will I listen? Is that something I want to hear? Why should I care? Your reputation. So your brand is your value. And I want everybody to leave here at least knowing that this is true. Okay? So does everyone have a packet here? So let's take like a few minutes to think of what page. See? You don't have one? You have extra packets, right?
Yeah, they're on the.
So on the front page, it says, hello, my brand is, and I want you to take a few minutes to think of one trait about yourself and place that in the name box right here. Okay? So take a few minutes, and then when you're done, just open it. So something that makes you different from everyone else. What's unique about yourself? Anyone need more time? Good. Okay, so let's get a few examples. So when you say it, say, hello, my brand is, and put down. We'll get some examples.
Hello, my brand is passion.
Hello, my brand is infinite effort.
Our words.
Okay.
Hello, my brand is artsy.
Hello, my brand is personable.
Hello, my brand is Mavericness. Maverick.
Mavericness? Okay.
Hello, my brand is Smart Work.
You may want to explain that so people don't go ahead.
Mavericness means a person with a independent-minded person, kind of unorthodox. You don't follow the word or creativity and always has a new idea and kind of lateral thinking.
Two more.
Hello, my brand is Compassion.
And one more. I'm sorry, you probably educated the whole time.
Hello, my brand is being self-driven. Self-driven.
Self-driven. Okay. So, so we need to remember that in your brand, you're the chief executive officer of your brand. So you are in complete control of what people have to say about you at this point. So if you have a reputation, we're in college, we're somewhere different, we're in a different city. For some people here, you can start from zero, from scratch, and then start building your brand from the ground up. Okay. For those who are older, who have reputation, especially if you've been in Tampa for 20 years, you're a businessman, if people think you're a shicey businessman, it's harder for them to change what people have to say about them and their brand because they've established it and they've lived their brand. But you're lucky, we can start today, or if you've already started your brand, then let's talk about continuing, let's refine it, make sure it's reflecting what we want to talk about. So this is going to talk to you about, this video is going to show you some examples of how this guy from PwC changed his brand and started looking for jobs.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm a junior in college, and I'm already starting to feel the stress of graduation and the big unknown. Maybe you feel the same way. Everyone's been telling me I have to start thinking about what I want to do with the rest of my life. That's a pretty big question, and I'm all over the place. I can follow my family's footsteps, do what's expected. Ooh, that isn't a good look for me. So what should I do? I need to tap into my greatest strengths, things that I love to do, find my own way. Gotta get some direction. So where do I start? I can't do this alone. I need some feedback. What do other people see in me? What do they think are my greatest strengths, and what makes me unique? My friends and family mean well, but there has to be more to it than that. I need to expand my network. I need to focus on what I really want to do and what I have to offer. So here I am. I'm ready to get serious about what's next. Time to tune into what makes me me. What do I want to do? Do I take the obvious path and follow my family's footsteps? Or can I make a living doing something that I love? Once I figure out what I want to do, how do I get there? How can I stand out in person, on paper, and online? How do I tell my story? I'm ready. It's time to put pen to paper on this. It's time to discover my strengths, figure out my values, tap into my passions, find my purpose. How about you? Let's do this together. Let's do this now. Come on. Follow me.
Okay, so the cheese factor is pretty extreme in that video. Some stuff but there's good information about his process and what he went through. So let's say your dad is a judge and it's a family profession, and that's not what you want to be. You have to go through the process and figure out what you want to do, especially in college, and then you need to rebrand yourself as this is what I'm going to be, this is how I leave. So by the time you cross the stage and cap the gown, hopefully that's assuming for some of you, you need to know what your brand is. So once you walk into that interview room, you know who you are, you know what your values are, and hopefully those values align with the values of the company that you want to join. So, any questions so far? Nope. So let's talk about your brand statement. This should be on the second page of the packet. We need to talk about what are your strengths, what are you good at essentially. What are your passions? What drives you? What makes you wake up in the morning? What would you like to do 20 years from now, 30 years from now that will make you happy regardless of the pay? What makes you unique? Some of the people have already put that there on the front page, but think more thoroughly, like what other traits make you separate from other people in the room, okay? And then finally, where do you want to be in 5 years and where do you want to be in 10 years? So let's take about 5 minutes to fill out as much as you can, probably can do it all. And give me a question, raise your hand and I'll come over. about 2 more minutes, and we'll move on to brand statement. Okay, so let's move on to the next portion, and you can get this out later if you need more time. But I'm going to go through these 3. So first is, what value do you provide? What problem do you solve? So if it's your expertise to be a scientist, what type of science? What do you hope to accomplish with that? That's your value. How do you do it uniquely? So you said you're like that's major, or English. So what do you plan to do that with your English major?
I want to be a librarian.
And how do you?
Teach English.
So how do you plan to do that, to complete that in your year? Hard question.
Well,
Do you have an idea? Or, I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
no, that's okay. You mean how do I plan to get to that goal, or how do I
Or
plan
to
actually
provide
perform
that service,
action?
yeah, perform that service. You need to.
I plan to try to know as much about everything as I can.
So that's the question. So when you're in an interview, the person will be like, what makes you different? How do you provide the service different from the person that just came in here, or the 10 people that just came in here? And that's on the spot question. So that's the second one. So the third one is, whom do you do it for? Okay, who is your target audience? And who do you plan to serve? Okay? So let's take those 3, and we're going to put it into a brand statement. And there should be a sample on the paper, and here's another sample. Through my enthusiasm and natural empathy for others, that's unique. I help students and professionals, target audience, create innovative and sensible products in graphic design. No, I didn't think of this in 5 minutes, and I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, thinking this in 5 minutes, but this is my brand statement. So when people ask me what I do, I don't just say graphic design, this is what I do, or a very concise method, right? So that's the brand statement. So try to think of what you would say for your brand statement. It will take about 5 minutes. And if you have yours done, I'll ask you to say it out loud. So no pressure, no pressure. anyone need any help? Any ideas? Really done? Once you get hired, you can always Anybody have any questions? So who has theirs on their breathtaking done? Oh, different time. Oh, they got
Sign language interpreter.
Yeah, American Sign Language interpreter.
What are like your classes? Like what are they called? Or like what do you do?
So right now I'm in my second semester of the program, so I'm in specialized terminology, which is basically focusing on the different, more complex words in sign language and like different ways. So I have a book that's all about how you would interpret certain sentences in the same English word. It's not, there's no one-to-one ratio. And I'm in American Deaf Literature, which is all about the nature of deafness. Interpreting one, which is focusing on interpreting consecutive interpreting, which means that you hear something, then you interpret it, and then you do. So it's like not at the same time, which is spoken language interpretation, and then observation. It's like a watch.
It's not. So who wants to volunteer?
Anthony, my brand's name and role. With my experience, training, and determination helping others, I will help the sick and injured by providing medical services and advice to serve the underserved.
Boom. Done. So when I asked him, what do you do? Boom. Who else?
With my abilities to motivate others to reach their goals and to be dedicated to my passions, I care for and rehabilitate the athletes of our world so they can not only excel in their sport, but also to inspire others to chase their dreams.
It's time to follow up. Who wants to go next?
Through my advanced level of training in the field of toxicology and risk assessment, I'll provide a consultation to industry which is advanced and which is new and latest with the new and latest in technology.
Anyone else nervous? It doesn't have to be complete. But if someone asks you, you need to know what's your purpose. What do you do? Anyone else? Did someone have an incomplete one? Go ahead.
I'll go for it. Building future of business enterprises through accounting and marketing skills I carry with me, leading to continuous innovation and expansion of the business.
Good.
This is incomplete, but with my drive to help others and the skills I have attained.
Good. So with my drive to help others
and the skills I have attained.
Complete that. Good route. One more.
Through my diligent research and care, providing individuals with the best taste and attention to design, the highest level of uncompromising service in the process of designing a product.
And what's your major?
Architecture.
Through my focus, commitment, and attention to each and every single task I do, I help consulting companies achieve their targets on a regular basis.
And remember, these aren't permanent. So once you get hired in your field, that will change. They're supposed to change until you get to the point to where you're confident where you're supposed to be. That's when it's permanent. Okay. So I'm still changing my brand. This isn't permanent. You know, a couple years ago, this would have been law. So it would have been about being the best lawyer in Tampa Bay. It's changed. So you never know what you may be. So promote your brand. The best way to promote your brand is to build your network. Okay? And everyone here has a network. Okay? You may not think so, but people who you interact with, your parents, your family, past professors, football coaches, sports coaches, co-workers, they're all part of your network because you interact with them, and therefore they can vouch what it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be able to vouch for you and what you've done. So on the second page, just take a few minutes to fill it out. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because it's hard to think of, but these are people in your network that you have.
We don't have that.
Yeah. We don't have another page. We have.
Right on the back. Right on the back.
Are we ready?
So just write. I would say write. Keep about 4 categories here, and write 2 for each. Okay, so because you have, it's not your family now. But family is a reference if you need to use it for your network. But choose classmates, alumni, up through college, supervisors, professors, friends, mentors. Think of 2 for each, and that is your network. So when you apply for a job, when you apply for a grad school, and they ask you 2 reference letters, these are the people who should be able to vouch for you and vouch for your brand and who you are.
I've never knew what alumni mean.
Yeah. So graduates of the university or your high school, or just you can also have a job in so you just academic. All right, I'd like to highlight one category, and that's mentors. Mentor, to me, that is a top. And you can have, any one of these can be your mentor, okay? But when you're in college, these are who you want to be mentors, okay? And it's as simple as taking a So if somebody that you've grown close to, in class, close to your job, just take them out to lunch, tell them what you want to do in life, and see if they will help you. Because if someone took me out to lunch, I would think, oh my gosh, I love this person, But seriously, it takes nothing. Just ask your professor, hey, let's go out to lunch, let's talk about life. And that person can become your mentor because they've already been in that field, and so they can tell you their pitfalls and what they've experienced to help you, especially change your brand to make you a better you. So finally, we want to talk about protecting your brand, because what good is your brand if you ruin it, in seconds? And by ruining, I mean social media. Okay, so they wanted me to cover this just because we're college students. I'm a college student too, but it is so easy to ruin your reputation by not thinking twice about what you post on any of these outlets. And there are more than this. Okay. If you think it's private, there are technologies that can search through your private tweets, through your private Instagram posts. So nothing is private. As soon as you take a picture of yourself on your phone, it becomes public. Because what we've seen in the past couple of months, hackers go into the cloud, they take what they want, and they post it for everyone to see. Okay? So we need to think twice about what we say. And my etiquette is, if you want to say it in front of a group of people, you should not put it on social media. Okay? Because it will always come back to us. And social media lives forever. So think twice about that. Here are some examples. Okay. It's okay to drink. Okay. And I've been wasted many times. But we don't need to see this. Okay. We don't need to see this. And if you drink a lot, then be around people you trust, because this is online. If you type in drunk person, this is the first image that pops up. And I don't even know who this person is. But imagine if an employee saw this. Okay. Because I'm sure that this is attached to a name. Okay. Same with Rihanna. Okay. We're not superstars in here. Okay. So we can't get away with this. Okay. You don't want to be seen, smoking any illegal drugs, okay? And if you do, don't take pictures of yourself, okay? Let's be smart about it. Now, the reason I'm saying this is we've had, examples and people in this office who have been in this office making some of these mistakes, and we don't want it to happen to you because it will absolutely come back up later in life, okay? Same as naked pictures, okay? Never send a naked picture of yourself. Okay? Never take a naked picture of yourself. This is women and men included. If someone wanted to see you naked, just go over there and there's no need, no purpose for anyone to ask for any picture that will compromise yourself. Okay, so that goes with video, any type of sexual activity. Because what happens is, the reason why some guys ask for pictures is because they don't show it. They don't be like, oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, that's right. I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me. I'm like, oh, I know this person, So you don't want to be that person, okay? So don't compromise yourself in any way. If you need to send a naked photo, send Bertha. This is Bertha here, okay? Send that naked photo. Don't compromise yourself for any reason, okay? Finally, poor communication, okay?
Oh my God.
Justine was a PR executive for IAC, okay? And so she's sitting on the plane before it goes off, and she's having a conversation. So this is part of a long conversation with one of her friends, okay? So I think she had maybe 100, 200 followers, but a major account retweeted it and it went viral. So by the time she landed off that 2-hour flight, she was fired from her job, and the tweet went viral. And so I think she just got hired. She just got hired again as the new oldest racing guy. But just imagine, think twice about what you tweet and about what you retweet, because if you retweet it, it's as if you said it. Okay, so make sure if it's something that's not in what your line of thinking, don't retweet it, don't post it, think twice. If you're angry about a situation, don't say it on social media. Take someone in the room, make sure nobody's recording it, say it to that person, and get it how you say it, okay? But there's no place for it on social media. Okay? So, everything you post on social media impacts your personal brand. How do you want to be known? Do you want to be known as that racist? Do you want to be known as a drunk person who abuses drugs? Make sure everything that you post, because you can control that. Nobody's hacking into your accounts and posting this for you. Okay, that excuse won't work for you because it doesn't work for the people who say that after saying all this crap, all of my account was hacked. That wasn't what I did. We don't have massive PR agencies working for us to correct our brand. Okay, that is your job. So, any questions about personal brand, social media, mentors? Good. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions for me, I'll be here for the next 10 minutes. If not, then thank you very much for showing up.
Thank you.
All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed everything Mike had to share with you. Just as a reminder, if you can fill out the survey, and then as you walk out, right where you swiped your card to kind of check in, if you want to hand April, who was sitting there, if you want to hand her your survey, she'll give you one of these cards with the first one already punched out. And then as a reminder, just bring this back with you each time when you get up to 5. We have a great lime green aluminum water bottle for you. And any questions before we head out? Great. Thanks, guys. We'll hopefully see you next Thursday at 12:30. Thank you.